Davey Crocketts Ranch. Coming up to the outpost. I have to get checked, see if we're allowed in.
Go straight on, Ranch Day.
Maybe the Indians will come out and we'll have to ask them if we can stay. I think.
So we made it to Davey Crocketts Ranch. How long did it take us, Amelia, in the car?
Million hours.
How long?
Million hours.
A million hours. Yeah, we're really happy to be here. And we're going to go down to the reception and find out where we're staying. This way, William. What can you see? You see an animal. A deer. It's a deer. So we're really glad to be out of the car. Well, I certainly am. And we're just making our way now to the reception area. Chris is way ahead. This way, guys. Come on, keep going on the rocks. On the rocks, around the rocks. And we're just soaking it all in. Glad to be here. Flowers. Don't tread on the flowers. Bug Hotel, look, it says on the sign. Look on the sign, little hotel of insects. It's where the insects live, it's their little house. Oh, oh, another deer.
Oh my god, there's a bear. Careful.
A bear?
There's a big bear in there, Mummy.
A big bear. In there.
Oh yeah.
Hope he's friendly. Oh, an eagle.
Oh yeah. I saw the eagle.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Hey?
You said it was
Hot, yes, it is hot.
cool.
Well, I thought it was going to be cool.
I'll go in and have a look, Mummy.
Yeah. We'll all go. What have you boys found? Ow! Oh, that's the games room. Do you want to go and check out the games room? Okay. Ah, little owl. What you found? Oh, he's a scary man, isn't he? Yeah, he looks scary. He's got big teeth. So this is a games room called the Lucky, what's it called? The Lucky Racoon. Hand sanitize, kids.
Oh, I'm trying to celebrate now.
Good job. Yeah, William, can you get some for William, Amelia, please? Help me. Good job. Hand sanitize when you come out too. Got Luigi's Mansion Arcade, motorbikes. Oh,
Ghost
wow.
game, the motorbike race.
I haven't got any money on me now, but don't worry, we will be playing. Oh, they got basketball, goody. Yeah, well, I've got no money at the minute. Look, this is you got to put money in here, and then you get tokens. €2 is one token, and one token will get you a game on something. So this is, for example, one token, so that's €2. Air hockey's €2. Oh wow, this is like a simulation game. I think it jiggles you around. So happy to be here.
Wow.
Cool, no? I'm just going to peep and see if I can see Daddy because he won't know where we are. He didn't know we're coming in here. So in the reception, you're only allowed, COVID restrictions, you're only allowed one person per family to sort out the reservation. So we're having a little explore, which I'd rather be doing than sorting out the reservation anyway. Although Chris offered me to stay in the car, which after the journey, I don't know why he would consider I'd want to stay in the car for a second longer. Is there a park? Yeah. Okay, let's go and check it out. We've got to see if we're allowed in it first. We found a park, which is always good. Is it open or shut? Open? Good job, you hand sanitizing. So they've got a park here and mini golf here. Mini golf is €2.50 per person, and it's a really cute course. We'll certainly be doing that while we're here, and the kids are happy because they found a park, and this park is amazing. And Mommy's happy because she's got a shady spot to sit down on, since I'm carrying Tabitha around, who did a lot of crying at the end of the journey. This park is amazing, and I'm just going to show you the edges before I have a little sit. I want to explore more than sit, I'll be honest. There is most beautiful countryside, these trees, and it is hot today, but this offers a lot of shade, a lot of cool, makes you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. Hey, you're having fun? Wow! There's a seesaw. A big slide. Whoa! 2 seesaws and a smaller slide. Some trees to climb. There's a wagon there which I think is out of bounds, but it looks cool. And even the bin, you know, this is the thing I love about Disney, the details, even the bin. I mean, how can I get excited about a bin, right? Oh gosh, it's amazing. Swings. So I'm having a little sit now, and while the kids run playing, which is amazing. It's all you want really, isn't it, when you come on holiday with kids? Bye. So we drove through the night last night, and yeah, I did the first 7 hours. Chris did the second 8 hours. Did it take that long to get here? Probably. Not quite with it. And I got some new shoes for Disney. Let me show you. So I got these new shoes, and I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll break in my new shoes at Disneyland. I have a blister. I really need to get a plaster on it before it gets worse. Oh God. So in July, they brought out new regulations at Disney in line with the French government that you have to provide a health passport. Well, health passport either is your double vaccination, your full vaccination completed, or a proof of having COVID in the last 6 months and recovering. So basically more than 2 weeks previously and within 6 months. Or a PCR antigen test, one or the other. So we did an antigen test yesterday, and we showed that today at the gate. We were asked for it, and because we showed it, we got our bands, which now means we are good to go. We're good to come in here. We're good to go to the parks, and that is valid for 48 hours. In Disney Village, there is an antigen PCR testing medical place. So we've got that already booked up. So 48 hours until we go. So yeah. We just saw a grasshopper. Where did we go?
Are they spiky?
Yeah, they're a bit spiky. There you go, in his bush. Come on, let's. So this is the room, the cabin.
Locked. Hold on. Whoa.
Going in.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, it's cool, isn't it?
A picture.
It's a lot more spacious than... Oh, wow. This is loads of room. Davey Crocketts pictures. The toilet. Just the toilet on its own, which is nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, my name's Cameron. I remember when I was like, that's what baby. Hello, my name's
Hi. Oh, and this is the shower room and toilet as well.
This is my
It's
bed.
really, no jumping on the bed until we've had a wash later. Good boy. Because we need a wash.
Looks really
The
cool.
sofa looks so
I'm gonna take my
nice.
shoes off.
Okay. We've got our own kitchen.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cook too. Yeah.
Got a TV.
Wow.
What's in here? Oh, another shower room. We've got 2 shower rooms. We've got 2 shower rooms, Chris.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Found the baby.
Ah.
My name's Cameron. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later.
Need to check the aircon works.
This is our terrace for dining al fresco with the woodland feel. It's lovely. Barbecue and parking space. Good morning. So this is the ranch. This is the road up to the ranch. These are our neighbours. Aeroplane going overhead there. This is William.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, an aeroplane. Then we're going up our pathway to our cabin. We've got a barbecue, which we have not used. We've got that box, which is I think 4 sheets, etc. We've got a veranda. We've got a table, and that's the forest. I'm going to show you the forest. Forest. Henry's seen ghost raptors in the forest today. So that is the outside.
Oh.
So this is day 1 at...
No, day 2.
Well, we arrived yesterday, but
Yes,
this is our
it is.
first...
It was our first night sleeping here.
Yes, it was. So we woke up this morning. Chris and Henry went out to get the breakfast. Chris and Henry went out to get breakfast. We all slept in. And yeah, Amelia's got some new shoes she'd like to show you.
Yeah.
New boots. I think they're Elsa and Anna boots.
Yeah.
And I still haven't unpacked, which is why we're in a bit of a mess. But we had a great night's sleep. Did everybody have a good night's sleep?
Yeah. I actually woke up and then I went back to sleep.
Oh, good. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I slept well.
Yeah, the beds are really comfy. What are you doing?
Bedroom.
Henry, say hi.
Hi.
Henry's
He's
ready.
very ready.
Henry's very ready.
He just needs his shoes.
He needs his shoes. And William's ready. William's ready. And today it's raining, so I am going to be on a mission trying to make sure that people don't get wet. I'll show you now the weather. So William, come back, because that's the road. William, come back. Come back in, it's the road. So yeah, that is a road. I mean, only to this residential area, but it's still a road. No, Amelia, no. Is it raining, William?
What did you say?
You got a little bit wet?
Okay.
William got a little bit wet outside, but he doesn't seem worried, are you, Will? He's not worried. The only thing I would add that we could need is a daily sort of turn down service, cleaning service. So I'd love the beds made and a little tidy round. They don't offer that because we're staying for 7 nights. We do get 1 sheet change in the middle. Whether that includes any cleaning or not, I don't know. Chris has been pretty busy this morning with making everyone's breakfast. That again is something when you're in a hotel that you would have included, which you don't get here. So you go and collect your breakfast things and bring them back to your cabin. And that is something that I knew we would miss because we are used to it when we go on holiday. But it's not a bad thing, it's just something slightly different.
Are we going to... No. You have to put on your ear too. Hello? Hey! Hello? I'm very stinky and sunburned.
So we have a TV in our cabin in the lounge area with Disney Junior on, which is probably the only channel that we will be using the whole time that we are here, which is a win. They've given us a crib for Tabitha. She doesn't sleep in a crib normally. I have put her in it a couple of times just to keep her safe while I've been unpacking. Not that she likes it very much for more than 5 minutes. And here's Tabitha. She's happy. And also there is a doorbell that the kids have discovered that they are ringing constantly. So that is possibly a downside, I would say. You don't really need a doorbell here, but the kids love it anyway. They are also playing Copy Me outside, I think, which is probably going to lead to upset in a minute when the other one gets fed up.
Henry's ringing the doorbell loads of times and then I copied him. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Yeah. I need you to come now. I need you to come now. Bye. Oh, see you. Okay, $40-$50. Okay, bye. See you. I'll see you. Okay, $40-$50. Quick, outside.
So I made the error. We live in Spain, so it's August, and I presume that you can dry clothes outside. However, apparently in France, you can't. Yeah, this was my error yesterday. I'm going to put it on the heated towel rails now because apparently, we watched a couple of videos before we came, they work extremely well. So I'm going to be doing that now before we go out. So the sun's out now. Tabitha's all dressed up in winter gear, which is a bit of a novelty for us at the moment, having lived in Spain. And the sun's come out. Found my Minnie Mouse ears. We're on schedule. We're good to go.
So basically, we're going to go to a restaurant.
Good morning. You got some egg? Got some egg, little lady. You look nice. Yeah. Look nice. Inside's a bit of a mess.
I'm Captain.
Kids are fighting. Swords.
You're still Captain Jack. I'm a ghost pirate, you know. Is that actually Woody? It's actually him.
Blackberries, look.
Wow. Real blackberries. I want to catch one. I am a swimmer cooking. I eat poo on the floor.
So what rides are we going on today then?
Transylvania.
Transylvania ride? Actually,
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Pocahontas Park again.
Pocahontas Park.
Again, please.
Again.
Can we go?
Is that your favourite?
Yeah.
Do you love it? Yeah. What about
Of course, Buzz.
Buzz
And
ride?
of course, Pirate.
Right. What about you, Henry? What are your choices?
And the Mountain.
Thunder Mountain. Is that the only one that you want to go on, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, we can make that happen. Did you say you heard Big Thunder Mountain yesterday? You saw it.
I didn't hear it, I saw it.
You saw it, and Henry too. We've never been on it before, have we? Have you been on it before, Amelia? No. Have you been on it, Henry? No.
Because Henry's a tiny little boy. I'll show you how I was tiny. This tiny.
You're that tiny when
You're
it
actually
came.
the same size as Tabitha. I was actually this tall. I
Tabitha.
could reach all the way to the top.
Tabitha can't go on Big Thunder Mountain, can she? She could go on Little Thunder Mountain if there was one.
Put your phone down, please.
Yes, I can go on.
Is that good, guys? It's cold, isn't it? Have a go.
It's really hard.
Wow! Yay! Oh. Yes!
Okay.
Oh, is it finished? Are you in a rat? A rat? Is it like against the time?
Yeah. Look at it, guys. She loves to walk around like this. Whoa! It's a small wheel gift. Whoa! It's a small wheel gift.
Chink Yaya looks like one of those little children. That. Chink Yaya looks like the little children in It's a Small World.
We get Jack the pumpkin patch in the car.
Yeah. You having breakfast? You having breakfast? Yeah. Good morning from Davey Crocketts Lodge in Disneyland, Paris. I'm actually gonna. Oh, that's better. Put a bit of light on the situation. I'm going to show you what's inside a Davey Crocketts breakfast. This is August 2021, so obviously it might vary, but this is today what's in the breakfast. So I believe we have officially 2 adults, 2 children meal plan. So I'm guessing this is what you get for 2 adults and 2 children. So our younger 2 don't count yet for a meal plan at Disneyland. I think it's 3. They start counting from 3, and William is 2.5, and Tabitha's a baby. So you get some fruit. This is pineapple. You get 1 each. You get an orange juice box each. You get Nutella if you want it. You get chocolate powder to mix with milk. You do get a milk if you want, a whole milk. It's quite a large bottle. We had it on the first day, but we just didn't drink it, so it seems a shame to keep getting it and not using it. We bought our own oat milk because, as you know, excuse me, Disney's tiring. It's fun, but it's tiring. We have a fridge in the room, so you can bring your own milk, and there's plenty of storage space as well. I'll show you that in a second. You got jam. Looks like Chris went and got the breakfast, so it looks like we got apricot jam, which
wouldn't be my first choice, but you can Chris bought a strawberry jam from the Trading Post shop, which is at the lobby. You get little baguettes, these ones. Bread rolls, I'd say, actually, but I think on the website it says they're mini baguettes, but they are mini. And pain au chocolat. And my personal favourite, little croissants. So these are really good. My kids love these too. And that's it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can choose croissants or cornflakes. But we bought cornflakes again. So yeah, you can choose croissants or cornflakes. I am going to show you a little bit around the kitchen area. It is a mess. We've been here now 3 days or 3 nights and it's lived in, but I'm going to show you anyway while the kids are asleep, because if they wake up and they get involved then you can't probably hear what I'm saying. So I'm going to show you around. So this is the worktop space that you get. One word of warning, this hob, the buttons really should be kind of over here or here, because our 2-year-old can reach there, and at that age they don't fully understand the danger. So he turned that on the first night. There was actually a plastic bag on there, and luckily I smelt it. I was here and I smelt it, whipped it off, turned it off, but it did obviously burn. We've managed to get it off, it's no issue, but just be aware of that when you have young children. We've got a dishwasher, which is actually, I'd say, a real size dishwasher for a normal house. You have a microwave, you have a toaster, you have a kettle, you have a coffee machine. We've put this up at the window. Put it down now actually, because we don't need it, because there is no, it's the only window where there is no curtain, and we personally, oh my god, I hope that hasn't woken somebody, seriously. It's the only window there's no curtain, and we personally like, when we get out the shower, I don't really want to be worried about straight away getting dressed. So obviously, you know, I shower in that side and my clothes are in that side. Anyway, that just at night covers the window so nobody can see in. We bought our own coffee machine because we're a little bit precious about coffee, but like I said, there is a coffee machine here. We've got, this is our milk storage. This is our, where we've kept our wipes. That one is completely empty. There's plenty of space there. This is where we've kept our water. I would say these cupboards under the sink and to the left have a slight musty smell. Kind of, if you look in here, you can see there's a little bit of, like, I would say, water damage in there, and it has got a slight musty smell, if I was being very, very picky. Right, let's see what's inside here. So in here we have knives, forks, spoons, bottle openers, and a peeler. I think that dishwasher tablet was left from someone before we bought our own dishwasher tablets. In here you have a carving knife, I would say for bread, something to flip with, spoons. Okay. We have some pots and pans, a couple in there. Let's see, yeah, 2. One for boiling, one for frying, and a larger one for boiling, or cooking in, I should say. Then you've got up here storage. You've got we've kept all our vitamins, etc. in there, and some snacks. You did get these sippy cups I bought, but you got these glasses, mugs and glasses. Then you've got your plates and bowls. Then you've got larger bowls, jug. Okay. Then you've got storage. We bought snacks, cereal, coffee, and more storage. And then if we go, this is the extractor for the hob. And if we go over here, we have the fridge, which inside is the fridge and little freezer. So yeah, so that's the kitchen area, and this is the high chair we got because Tabitha obviously is still considered a baby. This is the high chair we got. So the only thing that I feel is missing is a washing facility at the lodges. So there is, obviously you can hand in your washing to the reception and get it washed, but I imagine it's, I don't know, expensive service I would imagine, and I like to do my own washing, just even the slightest thing just to get it washed. So basically there's no washing facility here. However, what there is a spider on the roof. If you don't like bugs, don't come here because there are a lot of bugs.
A moth! I'm gonna put it back. Bye, moth. Just leave it until it goes outside.
There is no washing machine, but I'll show you what there is. There is this, there is this large sink and this tap that comes off as a shower. I mean, that is pretty good for washing clothes. I've just bought a pot of Vanish. Obviously you could choose whichever washing powder you prefer. The towel rails are extremely hot. That is excellent for drying clothes. However, this morning I got up to check the clothes that I hung out yesterday. I've actually, the towel rail is so hot it has burnt William's jumper, which I'm a little bit annoyed about because it's one of my favourite jumpers. I bought it at the end of last season and it was new for this year basically, and it's burnt, so I don't know whether that'll wash off. Hopefully it will. If you have any experience of this kind of thing, please drop me a comment and let me know if it washes off, because I would love to know. I hope it does. So the towels that become included in your room are nice quality, but you know, they're not the biggest towels in the world. We rented some towels yesterday for swimming from the reception area shop. €2 a towel. They are amazing. They are massive. The quality, they are thick, fluffy. Highly recommend them. I'll show you a towel. They're massive, and we bought our own towels, a couple of our own towels, because we're a bit fussy on towels. This is a normal towel that is included. That's kind of the size, as you can see. So not a bad towel, you know, I'd say it's probably a normal bath towel size. However, the towels that we rented,
Amelia, look in the second drawer.
show you, are this kind of size. So I would say double the size, and very fluffy too. So they are, that's a good hint, because for only €2, and I imagine they dry extremely well on this towel rail. I haven't tried it yet, I've just hung them out this morning, but this towel rail is smoking. We are packing up, ready to get going. We are stopping overnight
And
somewhere.
I'm having a juice.
Yeah, Henry's having a juice. Amelia's playing a game on the phone. Chris is doing most of the packing. I'm having a little bit of a mini wobbly because it seems like yesterday in the park we lost 2 jumpers and a cardigan, the boys and Tabitha's. So I don't know whether it's worth going today to Lost Property or whether that's just ridiculous. They were only H&M jumpers, but they were brand new and matching, which, you know, I don't know, let's just forget it. It's just one of those things. And yeah, everywhere's a mess.
Bubbles.
Bubbles! Yeah, we're onwards and upwards with the packing. Making progress. We have got to check out in, what time is it now? 25 minutes. Do you think we're going to do it? Let's see. So we bought a very cool Jack Sparrow toy from the Pirates of the Caribbean shop, but Henry played with it for about half an hour and the sword snapped, which a very tired boy was crying a lot of. What I'm going to try and do, we can't find the receipt, so we're going to try and take it back and say, this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. We'll see if they give it another one, hopefully. I've got to do the bathroom now. My cosmetics, my makeup, etc. Eyelashes that I never wore, just use mascara. I have to say though, mascara I use, this one, is really good. I've got a sore tooth while I was here, so Chris went to the local supermarket, which was less than an hour. It took him there and back in a taxi, 25 euros. So that is good to know, if ever you need anything extra. Really good for taking off makeup. For ulcers, random. Whitening. So we have 10 minutes till check out. And I'd say we need about half an hour, to be honest. We are packed and we are on schedule, 25 minutes late, but nobody's come and tried to get us out, so that's always good news. We're going to go to the park one more time, and yeah, we're out of here. We're out of here, little girl. She's looking at me in front of the table. We're out of here, little girl. So cute. As we were packing, Chris was packing out here on the veranda, and Amelia's Lego instructions dropped down the crack. I think it's downloadable off the internet, the instructions on how to build. Comment below if you know, that would really help me. Because I am useless at Lego without instructions. Oh, Tabitha, she's just stumbled. Oh, but she's okay. I'm okay, guys. Right, I'm gonna get in the car now, and we're gonna go. I feel a bit sad. It's been really nice here. Say bye bye. Bye bye. So I've just come to get in the car. And I literally don't have a seat. So this is the seat next to Chris. It's got the laptop bag on. This is the seat next to Amelia. It's got teddies on. And those are the boys. I literally don't have a seat. I think I'm gonna have to stay.
Mama.
You've got a seat, you can go with them. Don't worry. So this is the reception. We're just taking the key back. I'm going to ask where lost property is as well, because of those jumpers, although Chris seems to think I shouldn't waste any time taking anything back to lost property, to be fair. It's really nice in here, actually. Hi. Hello. Just giving the key back. But can I also ask where lost property is in the park?
The lost?
Property.
C'est où les lost là-bas au parc?
C'est pas très idiot.
City Hall. Pour l'instant, City Hall, même. Okay. Do you see City Hall when you go into the parks on the left-hand side?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you very
Everything was
much.
good?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Yes.
Yes, it was really nice. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Blacksmith and the graveyards of rusted I'm your native son. Yes, I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles in a day's time. And I was steaming
Make you jump? Yeah, yeah. We never played mini golf, did we? We'll find the kids and Chris now. Oh, there's the kids. Did you? Wow. Let me see. Let me see. Henry, let me see. Oops.
There it is.
Wow. Oh, I just want to stay here forever. So nice. Who have you seen over here? Who's there? Show me.
A bear.
Show me where. A bear. Is he friendly? Let me take. That's where the bugs live. In the little holes. So don't touch them because they might come out and it will disturb them. They've got lots of holes there to live in, haven't they?
Mama.
Yeah, come on out then. We're going to Disneyland.